I did my first seminar in 1999. Jim asked me to give a recollection of all my stuff, and I said, I'm not sure I can remember everything, but I think I've done about 6 or 7 seminars. And what I'd like to propose to do next summer is to lead a seminar on energy sciences. And it ties in with what we do here in our Energy Sciences Institute, and it also is a very timely topic. I think almost every day that you see something, and it's a constantly changing landscape with energy use and impacts. Now this is a seminar I led, the topic of the seminar I led in 2013, so it's a repeat. So Jim was trying to twist my arm to lead another seminar. I go, I'm kind of busy, I'm not sure. He said, why don't you just do it again, because it's really a good topic, and it's always new, and there's a lot of new people that come into the program. And so if you already were in the seminar in 2013, you're not eligible, but if you're interested in energy sciences, that's my proposal. So what I plan to do is, as I've always done in seminars that I've led, which are science-oriented, is I think you learn science by hands-on activities. And so I have a lot of activities, demonstrations, hands-on. Typically, the way I organize the seminar is when we meet in May, is we come up with a list of ideas that we want to talk about. And I don't really have a fixed agenda of things I'm going to cover. We'll go through, and I've got a list of some topics, but we don't have to cover those, or we can do others as well. And we'll set the agenda for the summer, and we also have a plan where every one of the fellows will do some kind of demonstration at one of the meetings. And so we organize the meetings around these demonstrations to talk about those. It's a science seminar, so we talk about the science principles associated with those, but also focus on the impacts of energy use. Where do we get our energy? What are the impacts of production of energy? There's a lot of politically charged issues, like the Keystone Pipeline, for example. It has to do with bringing oil to be refined from the tar sands in Alberta. And so talk about some of those issues as well as the long-term issues, climate change and the impact of burning fossil fuels. So there's a lot of interesting topics, but this is going to be focused on science. So that's what we'll be really aiming to do, is to use this interesting topic, which is a current event, to bring home aspects of science and principles of science. So that's what I plan to do. In the handout, I listed a couple of the readings. The great book is The Quest by Dan Jurgen. He's a Yale alum, and it talks about oil use and the development of the fossil fuel industry. It's a great, and then another book which is really good is by David Mackay, who is a physicist from Cambridge University, and his book is entitled Sustainable Energy Without the Hot Air. So I guess it's really nuts and bolts. And so we use those, but I also supplement the reading a lot from just the current literature, and that would cover that. And if you're interested in a little bit of the perspective on how the seminar is run, you can look into this issue of On Common Ground. There's a energy sciences description that I wrote as an introduction, and also that Jinsu wrote on one of the unit that she prepared. There's a picture, I was commenting to Jim this morning, there's a picture in here showing standard oil pumps. I said, to be a nice, a better one is I've got a picture of a British Petroleum gasoline station, and it has a big sign on it and says, "You are responsible for your own spills." Maybe we should live up to the requirements. So that's what I'm proposing, and I'd be happy to answer questions after everyone else is finished. Okay, thank you.